Hey friends, welcome to our lesson today. We've been learning a lot about prefixes and another part of speech. Who can tell me what part of speech this is? Sorry, noun. Okay, so if I put this prefix in front of this noun, what does this mean in English? Who can tell me? And a, Itai? And a tent. Okay, if I put this other prefix in front of it, who can now tell me what this phrase means, Elia?
And the tent.
And the tent. Excellent. Okay. Now I'd like everybody to shut their eyes. Okay, everyone's closing their eyes really tight. Okay. Today we're going to look at something a little different. Okay, we've been looking at letters till now. Letters that have come before the noun. Everyone can open their eyes now. Thank you for following that direction so beautifully. We have been looking at letters that come before the noun. Those are called prefixes, right? Today, we are going to look at a letter that comes after the noun. Who can point to where this noun ends? Itai. Show me where the noun ends. At the lamed over here. Okay, so today we're going to look at what this means. This is called a suffix. Can you say suffix?
Suffix.
Suffix. Okay, so something very interesting is going on here. When we have this word, ohali, okay, it means something really interesting. Watch what I'm going to do. Ohali actually means ha'ohel sheli. Who can tell me what this means? Ha'ohel sheli. David.
My tent.
My tent. The tent of mine, but really in English we would say my tent. In the Chumash we often see different milim, different words that have prefixes before them or suffixes after them. And whenever we have a noun and we see a suffix at the end like this, we know that shell is hiding. It's belonging to someone. Every time you see a letter coming after the noun, it means it's belonging to someone. Okay? So, let's see what happens if we do something like this. Who wants to pull this out now and tell me what's going on here? Okay. David.
It's hiding.
What's hiding?
Shelcha.
Shelcha is hiding. Okay, can you put it out and tell me what's actually going on underneath? If I see ohalcha, it actually means
Your tent.
your tent. Can you read the whole phrase? In Hebrew?
Ohel shelcha.
Okay, ohalcha really means ha'ohel shelcha, which means
Your tent.
your tent. Okay, I'm going to tell you something interesting now. We learned about a noun. Okay, we've learned that that's a noun. We know shell is what part of speech? We know it's green, so we know it's a preposition. Right, so we know it's preposition. I'm going to teach you today what this is. Okay, this is a new part of speech. None of you have ever come across this before. This is what's called a possessive adjective. Can you say possessive adjective?
Possessive adjective.
It describes who it's belonging to. Okay, it describes who. So we have pronoun symbol, right, because that's telling me who. And it's also blue because it's like an adjective. It describes who the tent is belonging to. Who does this tent belong to? You, exactly. And if I had had ohali, it belongs to me. Okay? So we see that this tells us who it belongs to. That's what a possessive adjective suffix is. Okay, so for your follow-up work, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take 3 different nouns and pair it with either sheli, shelcha, or shelach. And then I'd like you to write down what that means. So you'll do one example, ohali, ha'ohel sheli, and that means my tent. Ha'ohel shelcha, ohalcha, means your tent. And the last one, if I had ohalech, means ha'ohel shelach, which means what, Suriel?
Your tent.
Talking to a girl. Okay, thank you so much, friends, for joining me at this lesson.